In the world we live in, our liver can really take a beating. And when it's not working correctly, it can create a really wide variety of health issues because the liver's in charge of filtering all this junk, all these toxins out of the body, but it has a lot of other jobs too, a lot of very important jobs. So when it's not working optimally, the issues that can show up can almost be countless. But the good news is that the liver can be regenerated if we let it. It's an organ that has the ability to regenerate itself. So some steps that we can take to help the liver out a little bit can be to reduce the amount of high carbohydrate, high sugar, and high processed foods that we're consuming. When we're consuming a lot of foods like that, it really elevates insulin, and that has the ability to create some trouble for the liver when that insulin is high for extended periods of time, or most of the time if it's high. That can create a lot of trouble for the liver. Another step that can be really beneficial is to get rid of all of the vegetable oils or seed oils that you're consuming. If you're cooking with seed oils especially, that can create a lot of inflammation and a lot of trouble for the liver. But one of the more common issues that shows up is when bile is not flowing correctly. If it becomes too thick and sticky to flow out of the gallbladder like it's supposed to and to help us digest our food, that can create some significant trouble for the liver. Because as the liver is filtering a lot of these toxins and junk out of the body, it puts a lot of that junk into the bile, so that when the bile flows through the intestinal tract and is helping us digest our food, it can also carry those toxins out so that they go out the back door when we poop like a champion. But if that bile becomes too thick and sticky to flow correctly, now those toxins are not being taken out. And now the liver has to filter out those toxins all over again. It's like, hey, I already did this. Why do you got to make me do this again? And the liver can get overwhelmed, and then it can't do all the jobs it needs to do as well as it should. So if a person can take steps to thin out that bile, they can really help the liver function a whole lot better. So if you want to understand how these steps work and other steps you can take to revive your liver, click on the link on the screen or in our pinned comment or in the description of this short for our full video on 4 steps to revive your liver.